So Lizzie, firstly, congratulations on being named the Scottish Building Society SWPL Player of the Month for December. How does it feel?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's nice, obviously, to be recognised for that. I've just been working hard like everyone else has, and luckily we've been doing well as a team, which helps. So yeah, it's nice that people took the time to vote. So thanks for that.
Before talking about December, I kind of just want to go a wee bit before the month. You joined Rangers, to become part of their first ever professional squad. How exciting for you was that as a player?
Yeah, really exciting. Obviously, when I got told the process and the journey that they were looking to go on, it was something like I really wanted to be a part of. So I'm just really happy to be here and yeah, to be a part of that.
A lot of people coming into the new season had tipped Rangers for success. Before the season started, can you give us an idea of maybe what the expectations were inside the club for you personally as well?
Yeah, obviously, being a professional club, and especially in this league where obviously everyone isn't, that was definitely one of our aims, was to take advantage of that. And obviously, we'd like it if everyone could be in a professional environment, but it's just not the case right now. But for us, we're focusing on ourselves and trying to be the best we can be. And yeah, so we obviously set high standards for ourselves and targets and obviously to be at the top of the table is one of them.
Personally, you've come into the club and you've excelled. December was obviously no exception to that. Let's look into the month of which you won Player of the Month. Starting against Motherwell, you grabbed the hat-trick in that game, 2 assists as well. Give us an idea as a player, what was that like being involved in that game and putting on such a performance?
Yeah, I think for weeks beforehand, we'd all kind of felt that we hadn't really clicked as such, and we were just waiting for a victory like that, and we knew we were capable of it, and it was obviously some of the new girls' first game, so for them to be a part of that and for us all to gel so quickly was a real bonus, and yeah, it was just nice to be able to contribute to the team like that as well.
With the getting a hat trick, your first for the club, is that one you hope to have the first of many in Rangers colours?
Yeah, obviously, getting a hat trick's nice, and I think just for me personally as a forward player, that's where I want to be contributing with goals and assists. So hopefully that can continue.
The last game before the break, the Christmas break and going into New Year, was against Glasgow City. Give us an idea, what was the feeling inside the Rangers squad in the camp? Because arguably it was a game you needed to get a result in. So what was the emotions and the feelings going into that one?
Yeah, it's obviously, we knew it was a high pressure game for us, and like you say, one we needed to get a result from. But I think just from the previous games that we'd played, we were going in with confidence, and I think that showed on the pitch. And obviously, it was a bit unknown because we were still just all coming together, and to play a team like Glasgow City, who have been at the top for so many years, and they know how to win in any situation. So for us, it was a different challenge, but I think we really stepped up to it.
A lot of people kind of came away from that game. They felt that City didn't perform particularly well. Rangers performed extremely well, and then that showed in the results to an extent. But give us an idea from your perspective, out of 10, if you will, or where would you rank that Rangers performance?
Yeah, well, I still feel like even though we scored 5 goals and we kept a clean sheet, it was arguably still not our best performance. I think in terms of keeping the ball, we didn't do that to the best of our ability, and it was a very transitional game. So yeah, I think we all know that there's still things we can improve on. So that's something we'd be looking to do when the next time we play anyone. We obviously want to have the majority of possession, but especially against the top teams, we know that's going to help us to win games as well. So yeah, it's obviously a great result, but we're still looking for things that we can improve on.
Personally, you've suffered league disappointment, if you like, at the hands of City before. Was it a bit of a relief to come away with such a convincing victory against a rival of yours, if you like?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously, well, I can't remember the last time a team beat Glasgow City like that in the league. And me personally, I don't think I ever beat them in the league. So, you know, that was a turning point for sure. But obviously all credit to City for being at the top for so long. And we know that they are a team of winners. But that's something obviously we're looking to do is just get Rangers to the next level. And yeah, we just hope that we can take the form we've had at the first half of the season into the next half.
In December, you had a number of new faces join the squad, new arrivals. How much of a positive impact do you feel that they had to the squad as a whole?
Yeah, massive impact. Like I said, they're all quality players, and they all bring something different. And on and off the pitch, they're great to have around. And I think they just have really boosted the squad, and everyone's just needed to up their game, and that's what we need in our squad. We need competition all the time, and that's what we've got. And yeah, we're lucky that we have that. That squad and the quality in it.
At the moment, Rangers sit top of the table. Your last performance was a 5-0 win over the reigning champions. At this stage in the season, is this one of the best positions you as a club could potentially be in, do you think?
Yeah, it would have been nice if we could have won every game. Obviously, that's what we aim to do all the time. But you know, but we didn't. So, but we can only look at where we're at and evaluate that. And I think, like you say, you know, we're at the top of the league, so it's ours to lose really. So we just want to stay there for as long as possible.
Literally, I was just going to come on to that. That was the only blip you've had in the season, was that 1-0 loss to Celtic at a very close game, very competitive. But do you feel that the squad now is in a better place for when you potentially go and meet Celtic again in this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you say, it was a very close game and very competitive, and we know what Celtic can bring. And again, when we play them again, it will be again very competitive, obviously, as any derby is. But I do feel like we have improved since then, and like I say, adding the addition of the new girls in especially has helped us and as a squad as a whole. So yeah, we're hoping that we can improve on that result.
Slightly different question on this one. It was slightly disappointing, obviously, for everybody that the season couldn't start on Sunday just past. A lot of girls and women across Scotland are in a similar situation. They can't play football at this moment. So, as somebody involved at the highest level of the game, can you give us an idea of what you do to keep fit, to keep active, and to keep your mind engaged? What is a difficult time for everybody?
I think one of the biggest things is just taking each day at a time and just you know, setting yourself challenges and goals within that day. And we're lucky that we've got the staff that we do, and you know, we've been given out training programs to do, and you know, it's hard work, but that's what we need to do to you know, try and maintain our fitness. And so when we do start back, we're in the best position possible. So you know, it's just taking each day at a time and just giving your all within that day, whatever it is, if it's a part of your training or, you know, just finding something that you can take your mind off it in the next part of the day. It's just but yeah, so it's obviously not ideal situation for anyone, but you know, safety comes first.
Finally, Lizzie, the last one for me. You were voted as Player of the Month by the public and SWPL head coaches for December. What message would you give to them, perhaps of thanks to everybody that voted for you?
Yeah, just massive thanks, really. You know, just that they took the time to vote, and that you know, they recognised what I brought to this month and on the pitch. So yeah, just a big thanks, really.